Hey, what's up, guys? So I just making a video for those of you that are NF group leaders. Um, for just so you have a heads up what's coming this upcoming Thursday. I might do these some weeks, maybe not every week, but probably the first few weeks, just to be some extra little like boost for you guys so you're prepared. Maybe some of you guys are like, I'm ready, I know what we're doing, let's go. But others maybe have a, oh, what are we doing this week? Do I need to know anything? You never really need to know anything. It's come, love your guys in your group, and facilitate going deeper with them. That's the heart and soul of it. But yeah, I'll give you just some extra information that'll make you feel extra secure about what's coming up this Thursday. This Thursday, August 6th, which is 2 days from today, it's Tuesday as I'm making this, we're back in church. So we're going to be in the building for the first time. So 6 o'clock start. It isn't going to be exactly a normal night. August 13th, the week after. Next Thursday, we'll kind of start the normal nights. But this is our first week back in the building. It's our second week in our group, so I'm still going to do kind of some special things. So, yeah, let me talk about that. So, normally, the normal night will be the first hour, we're in the big group in the sanctuary. The second hour, we're with our NF group. And then a group game at the end at 7:30. But this week, we'll spend the first hour together in the sanctuary. That'll be the same. But then I'm going to kind of give a special assignment to the NF groups, and I'll tell you about that. So yeah, it's just a little bit different. So just we're kind of getting towards the normal Thursday, but yeah. So we'll start 6 o'clock in the sanctuary. We'll welcome everybody. We'll have announcements, a little 5-minute icebreaker game that I've got. You will come into the sanctuary and sit with your NF group. Don't sit by other people. Sit with your group and space your group out away from the other groups, 6 to 8 feet away from all the other groups. Okay? Even within your NF group, you can space yourself a few feet, but you'll be in the same pew. So Hunky, Steven, and Lunt, you guys will be in the same pew together. You can just sit, maybe a few feet apart. If you want to be closer, I'm okay with that only for the NF groups because all year you guys are going to be together. But I'll leave that to you to, as the leaders decide, if you want to be a little bit more spaced out even in your row. So you guys, come in with your team, sit in your pew with your team, and make sure that there's no other team within 6-8 feet of you guys. Okay? Have your team wear their masks. Be sure they're wearing their masks. A couple people I caught in the video. I made this video last week of the blind challenge, and I posted it and I was watching. I was like, oh my goodness, a couple people weren't wearing their masks. So when we're in the building, we absolutely have to wear the masks. So be sure your team has their masks. I've got extras, of course, but yeah. 6 o'clock icebreaker, sitting with your team. And then since it's the first week, we're always going to do a few worship songs every week, but normally we'll do a few worship songs and then like a 20-minute teaching time. This week, we're just going to have an extended worship time. So I'm looking for that. Hopefully, you guys will be too. We haven't worshiped together in person in, I can't remember, I think it's been March. So it'll be so good to just be in the building, worshiping God together. We will have to wear our masks, but that's okay. That's a price I'm willing to pay to be together and be able to worship. So you can sing out with your mask on, and we'll just worship the Lord together. So I did an extended song set. It's going to be a 4-song set instead of a 3-song set, and then we're not going to have a teaching time. Actually, we are going to have a little teaching time, but not the normal one. Basically, I'm going to give a 10-minute speech, and it's going to be a speech all about the NF groups. The format, it might end up being more like 15, 20 minutes. I don't know. I've got 10 minutes of text, but I'm going to explain to what everybody's going to do in the groups each week. So that'll be good for you guys. You'll be able to hear what are we normally going to do in our NF groups. It'll be the same 3 things every single week, and I've got them on a card for you that you'll have every week. You'll just do 1, 2, and 3 things as your group. And that's application from the sermon. You pick one, grab one, share how your week was, and pray for each other. Grab one, share, prayer. Same 3 things every week. I've got them on a little card, and this card will be inside your folders every week. So you can see that there. Grab one, share, and prayer. And eventually you won't even need to look on your card. Just be so used to doing these 3 things. 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes. This week we're not going to do that, like I said, but that's the normal format. And my little speech I'm just going to explain what we're going to do in our NF groups and kind of give some. This is kind of like the pep talk. This is kind of like I want to encourage everybody to really open up their hearts, throw themselves in with their NF group, because that's the only way we can grow deeper together is if we actively try to put our hearts into it instead of just like showing up for your group and be off on the side and kind of like you'll let them share, but I'm not. No, put your heart into your group, share, open up. And that'll help other people open up. That's kind of my pep talk. It's just going to be like, hey, if we want to go deeper, if we want to get stronger, if we want to fully embrace the destiny God's got for us, it involves going deep with a couple other people and being able to share openly with them. And that's kind of going to be the little talk, just like a little speech. So it's a really important night for everybody in your NF group to be there. I know like we had the game night last week, and some of the groups only had 1 or 2 people there. We're just getting started. Pastor Key, wasn't free to meet earlier in the week, so we didn't actually meet, me and Pastor Key, till Thursday morning to like discuss like the rides and everything. So I think he called people, but it was Thursday. So some of the parents of some of the younger ones, especially, they weren't ready for that, and they had family things going on. May, Lun, Mimi, some of the other ones I'm not sure with Rebecca, but so hopefully this week we'll get together, and I would encourage you guys, you leaders, reach out to your teammates and reach out to them. So Hunky, reach out to Lun and be sure he's able to come this week and he knows what time you're going to pick him up. Stephen Tong, just remind him, hey, we're back together. And each you guys with the people in your group, who's in your group, especially if you had someone that wasn't there last week, be sure you encourage them, urge them, hey, get there this week. Whatever you got to do, get there this week, because this is a big week where I explain what these groups are and give the challenge to go deeper. So very big, important week. I'm really looking forward to it. It'll be good. Then after that, normally we would break up. We worship and a little bit of teach. Then we'd break up into our nurturing fellowship group. This week we're not going to do that. Well, we kind of are, but we're not going to stay in the church. What you're going to do is you're going to get your NF group, and I'm going to give every group $10. And this is just going to be another bonding week with your group. And so what you're going to do is you're going to walk to, and if any of the NF, well, let me say what you're going to do. You're going to walk to one of the stores just right across the street with your group. And you pick which one it's going to be. So we've got, let's see. And I've got this little handout that'll explain everything, but it's not that complicated. There's no grab one time, no prayer time tonight with your group. All you do is get together with them, and you walk or drive to either Dollar General, Fiesta Candy and Ice Cream, that's right across the street. That's even closer to Dollar General. Taco Bell, which is pretty close to Popeyes, some other place close by, and you can go through the drive-thru or just walk there with your masks and buy yourself and your team any treat that you want for $10 or less, or if you want to pay more, And so you guys can, you don't have to. It's not like, well, we're buying a full meal for everybody. Get some cinnamon sticks, get a scoop of ice cream for everybody. Get some candy or some drinks at the Dollar General, whatever you want. You got $10, and then just walk back to the church, and you can stay outside. Go to the park if you want. Just enjoy the treat that you guys got together as a group, and you can hang out. You can play soccer. You can play volleyball. You just go for, we got that Dahlstrom Park right across the street, and there's a cool little walking trail there. If it's good weather and you want to just walk with your group there and drink your drinks or eat your snack or whatever, and what I want you to do in your group time, the only assignment that you've got is do the share time. And the share time is, and I've got this written down, and it's also in the little handout card every week for the share time. What you're going to do is you share one thing you're grateful for from your week and one thing that was challenging. So one thing that was you're grateful for and one thing that was challenging from your week. Kind of like one positive, one negative from your week. Everybody in your group. Okay, Hunky, what was your positive for you? What's something you're grateful for from this past week? Go. And then once Hunky shares, okay, Hunky, what's one thing that was challenging for your week? Okay, and then Hunky, after you share yours, you'll say, okay, Steven, how about you? What's one thing that was you're grateful for from your week? One positive. And then what's one thing that was hard this week for you? And then same, Lun, all right, your turn. So that's the share time assignment. All right, one positive, one negative. It's the same share time we're going to do every week. So basically this week for your NF time, it's just share and stroll. That's what I'm calling it. walk to the store. You can talk and do the share time while you're walking over there. Hey, what was your positive and negative from your week? And just go around your group as you're walking. You can get the treat first, come back, and then do your share time. Whatever you guys want, but that's the assignment for this week. Have a good time with your group. Do the share time. Get your guys self a treat. Build each other up again. Just pulling. It's bonding, helping these groups, these brand new NF groups bond a little bit. So anything you can do as a leader to help that, cool. So yeah, that's it. That's the whole night. So just by way of review, get together 6 o'clock in the sanctuary. We're gonna have a little game, icebreaker game, and then 4 worship songs, and then I give a little speech about what the NF groups are, so everybody knows. And then you break up in your NF. I give you guys all $10, and you pick where you want to walk to, get your treat, and share how your week was. 1 positive, 1 negative. So that's the night. I'm gonna the pews, when you guys are in your pews in the beginning, when every group is in their pews, I'm gonna hand out the new folders for this year. Last year we had those binders for the book of Acts. This week we're doing or this year we're doing the book of Hebrews, which I'm really looking forward to. Amazing book. You're gonna grow and learn and see parts of God and yourself in the Christian life that you never have before. It's an amazing book. And I'm super excited. So we've got folders. We're not going to actually start teaching through the book of Hebrews till September, but I'm going to give the folders out, and inside the folders, again, is the 3 things for the NF groups. And this week we're only doing the share time, but there's also going to be right here on the right side is going to be the special assignment for August 6th for this Thursday, and that's just the share and stroll. It's just written out. Take your $10, go to the store you pick, and do your share time. 1 positive, 1 negative from your week. So there you go. That'll be the night tonight, or this upcoming Thursday. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. If there's anything I can do to help you guys or any questions you have, feel free to text me. I think you guys did a great job last week, bonding with your group and just having a good time together, loving on them. So great job. Keep it up, and hopefully you can reach out today to the other members of your group if you had any guys that were missing, and just remind them, hey, this Thursday I'm going to text Pastor Key to ask him if he would text the people he's going to pick up, and just give that reminder to everybody. But you guys as the leaders we're the best ones to do that. Just remind people, hey, Thursday's coming up, 6 o'clock, or if you're going to pick them up at 5 or whenever, let them know, okay, get ready because we're going to meet together this week, and it's a super important week. So, yeah, reach out to your teams, and then if you have any questions, reach out to me or one of the other leaders. And, yeah, I hope you guys, it's Tuesday. Pastor Key has his ordination tonight, so I'm excited about that. And if you didn't know he had that, be sure to congratulate him after the night's done. When you see him, maybe shoot him a text sometime tonight. Because, yeah, that's a big accomplishment to get his ordination as a pastor. And, yeah, I don't know what else is going on. I know what I've got going on the rest of the week. But I hope you guys have a good rest of your week. And just hit me up if you guys need anything. All right, I will see you guys on Thursday. Bye.